Hi Bush Baby fans, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, it's not about an adventure, it's more about Bush Baby's build, and we're going to let you know what the way forward is, what we've been doing and what we want to do. So, as we've told you before, we're going to be doing a self-build, we're going to be building the habitat. The panels for the habitat have now arrived, they're up in the workshop. We haven't started putting them together yet. We've laid out our floor plan and we are busy playing around with exactly where and how we're going to set things up. Even though we decided previously, it's never set in stone. So we have, however, decided to start buying in all the little bits and pieces to put together the build once we start. So we've bought the bathroom stuff and we'll show you that in another video. But this video is about something very, very special and something that I personally am very excited about. So we're going to have an inside kitchen and we want to have an outside kitchen because we prefer living outside unless the weather doesn't allow for it. Our inside kitchen we've basically got all our stuff for and we are now busy kitting out ourselves for our outside kitchen. Our outside kitchen we want to be totally separate and self-sufficient. So it must have everything that the inside kitchen has, but obviously to a lesser extent, not as big, not as fancy. The inside kitchen has its own upright fridge freezer, and so we have decided to go with a fridge freezer for the outside kitchen so that we don't have to constantly climb up into the habitat to get stuff out the fridge freezer. Or even if we want something cold to drink, we know it's out there with us and easily accessible, especially if we stop on the side of the road. With that being said, this is what we've bought. The Ecoflow Glacier. Why did we go with the Ecoflow Glacier? Well, the Ecoflow Glacier is a 38 litre fridge freezer combo, but most importantly, and for me especially, that's why I'm so excited about it, is that it has a built-in ice maker. So we've saved this, we've bought it, it arrived here about a week ago, and we've saved the unboxing so that we can share it with you guys. We haven't done an unboxing video before, so I'm sure we're going to do a whole lot wrong compared to everybody else, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So here goes. Okay, so Jen's going to help me with this because it's heavy, but first let's have a look at what we have here. Very nicely packaged. Quite a nice looking fridge freezer. Let me turn it around. Let me try to pick it up first. Okay, can you move forward first? Here we go. So, and that is the Ecoflow Glacier. See, ice maker there that has a basket. Remove the ice, the level indicator on it indicating what water levels you need as a minimum. And the interesting thing about this is that it's got a removable divider that you're meant to take out, store in the lid, and then that becomes a single zone fridge. You can use it then as one big fridge or one big freezer. Once you put the divider in place, you still have a choice to use it as a fridge or a freezer, or you can use it as a fridge and freezer. Quite a nifty little unit. So what else is in here? Power cable, booklets. And what seems to be the power brick or charger. Also, a little ice scoop. There, little ice maker. And then in another box that accompanied the delivery, that, folks, is where this comes apart from the rest of the fridges on the market. That is the Ecoflow Glacier battery. It doesn't come standard with the battery, it's an extra, but if you work off 12 volts, then you cannot make ice unless you have the battery. If you work off 24 volts or you work off your 220 volt main supply, then you can make ice even without the battery. So we want to be totally self-sufficient, so we're going to install the battery on this one. To install the battery, right there, open up, insert the battery, and if you look on the battery, it's got a little button there. If you press that button, it tells you the level of charge on the battery. The good thing about that battery is that it can be removed, it can be charged via USB-C, but it also acts as a portable power bank, so you can use that USB-C to charge your cell phones, your drones, whatever you like. That there is the eject button to eject the battery. There we go. Now let's have a look, see. On off button. Quite a nice looking LCD display. The good thing about Ecoflow is that all their products work off one app. So if you've got more than one Ecoflow product, you use the same app and you can control and monitor all of those products. So it's actually one ecosystem for the Ecoflow. Now we're going to go onto the app quickly. I'm sure it's going to probably need to be updated. Straight away that comes up on the app. So let's add that. Done. That was quick. Okay, great stuff. As you can see from the app, you can choose to make ice, and once the ice is made, then you press that. You toggle on that one to detach the ice, and it warms up those little metal prongs, and once that's done, it releases the ice. You can set the temperatures on the two compartments. So that's the left one, which you would generally use as a fridge. And your freezer on the right, which is the smaller one. So let's add some water to this and try and make some ice. Okay folks, we're back. I'm now gonna put some water in here. Okay, so we're just above the minimum mark. Close it up. basket to make ice. Let's see. It asks us whether we want large or small cubes, ice cubes. So we'll say large, say start. And currently 19 minutes to make ice, large cubes. Suppose because the rest of the fridge is not cold yet. So while that's happening, let's show you what else we have. So along with the charging brick, it also comes with a cigarette lighter plug with an XT70 plug that plugs in there. The disappointing part, the only disadvantage that I see with this whole setup is that you can't have your AC and your DC plugged in simultaneously. It does, however, have the option to plug in a solar panel directly to this unit, to the Glacier, provided that you have the battery pack in. If you have the battery pack in, you can take this unit out into the field, on the beach, anywhere you want. Throw out the solar panel and plug the solar panel directly in there, and that will keep the fridge running. You can make ice, you can charge the battery whilst you're out there having your day out on the beach. Okay. We've opted, because we want to have that ability and we don't want to have to then carry this fridge, we've then opted for the extra handle. You can see that it's got these handles on the side, but what this does is this fits in here. You remove these two panels, this fits in there, and then this becomes a drawbar. It becomes a drawbar, so that you can actually pick the thing up and drag it along. And how do you drag it along? Quite simply, it also comes with two of these wheels that fit on the opposite side of the unit. So the unit becomes a lot more portable and a lot easier to maneuver and wheel around. They're high quality, pretty robust wheels. They're also quite big, so that gives you the clearance that you require when moving it along on paved surfaces, etc. So we've taken one more little option, and that is we've decided to go with the bag for our Glacier to protect it while we're out and about. Quite a high quality insulated bag that will provide quite a bit of protection in terms of thermal protection as well as wear and tear protection. So quite a nice bag. Definitely worth the money. So why Ecoflow? Well, we've been fans of Ecoflow for a while. We have an Ecoflow Delta 2, and we have the two extended batteries for the Ecoflow Delta 2 as well, and they have worked seamlessly for us. The reason we waited and bought the Ecoflow Delta 2 was obviously because of the lithium iron phosphate technology that the Delta 2 has, and Ecoflow just seemed to be at the top of the market in this game, in my opinion anyway. So I just want to reiterate that Ecoflow has not paid us to make this video, neither have they sponsored us. All of our Ecoflow products and accessories that you see here and that we have all been purchased by us with our own money. It's just a great product that we believe is a great product at a fair price. We'll come back to you shortly with the results from the ice maker. Okay folks, so it's the ice is now made up. Ice making complete, as you can see there, and we can say detach ice. Done. Oh, flip that up. There we go. Ice detached. Not bad. Perfect. Now, once ice is made, how do you get the rest of the water out? Simple. Come around here somewhere. It has a little door on it. You open the door, it's got the little tube. Pinch the tube, pull it out the little telltale, and you can drain the water out. Once done, pinch it off and stick it back onto its little slot there, and we're done. So one little other feature that I want to show you guys is if you open up there and you look down there, you'll see that the freezer's also got a drain on it, so you can pull the divider if you need to, wash out and drain out there. As you can see, both the freezer and the fridge compartments have both got LED lights on them. Okay folks, that's the bag on. I must admit it did take two of us to get it on, but that's because it's a pretty snug fit. The good thing about the bag being an Ecoflow bag, it's got a little compartment here that once you have the other handle fitted, you can open that, lift up the handle and then drag that along, and that covers the handle. It's got, if you come around, it's still got the opening there so that you can still access the drain for the ice maker. You've got a little door on there, a little flap so that you can get to the door for the battery. And it's got another little bag, a little pouch at the back, so you can store your cables for your cigarette lighter charger or your power pack, a power bank, or whatever you want to put in there in terms of cables. Further to that, you can see here it's got separate covers for the fridge. And for the ice maker. So there we go. Nice and easy. Okay folks, thanks for joining us. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel. Unfortunately, more than 95% of people that watch the channel currently are not subscribers. We are trying to grow the channel, so if you enjoyed it, comment, tell us what you liked about it. If you're not happy about something, tell us what we can do better, because we are learning just like everybody else, and we'd appreciate your comments. Thank you. See you on the next one.